Oh, there we are. Come on, Bill. We are waiting. I started right on time, Delana. Holy smokes. I'm just catching up on chat, guys. I am not getting any younger. PJ Slots knew what was going on. Thank you, Delana. Hi, Mackenzie, Phil, Sue. Wayne, what's going on, brother? Michael, you didn't give me bad luck. Slot competitions like that are hard because, I mean, you get one shot. And it's not very often you can just sit down at a machine of your choice and will it to pay you or even play. All right, enjoy your movie, Mackenzie. Big jackpot, what's going on? Fresh off his Manny spanking. Yes, that's correct. Manny spanked it. Thank you. I had to add some. I had to add something good there. The video was like really short and just. It wasn't fun. Brent will be with us in about 5 to 10 minutes. He's finishing up his other podcast. For I believe Rob has a podcast. And hopefully Manny will be joining and interrupting at some point. And you never know who else might show up. That's how this community works. You kind of put a link out there and see what happens. PJ Slots versus the world. I'll play, man. Get what you want to say in now. While I can still get in a word edgewise. It worked. You know what? Brent's good with the mic. Brent be a good talker. Hi, Tim. Hello, Courtney. Awesome, PJ. Let's make it happen. Yes, Jeremy, April is right around the corner. I'm sure we'll chat about that tonight. I'm excited. 3 weeks from today, I'll be in Vegas. "21 long days." Hi, Pee-wee. And they will be long. Next week, I might not have a live show because there's something going on at work, and I have to put in a week of overnight shifts, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm an old man. I can't work grapes. I'm like a senior citizen. I get up early, before the sun's even up. May, will I go live from Vegas? Yes, many times. Many times, including the Slotathon that we've talked about several times. I'll get a thumbnail out there and put something in Manny's group so we can add it to our calendar so everyone knows. But Slotathon, I've got another free play thing I want to do, and then something for my Patreon peeps. Oh, big jackpot, I'd love to. Unfortunately, I'm tied up at work. I'm missing out on everybody's events. Sounds good, PJ. Someone asked where we're staying. We're staying at the Encore the first couple nights, and then we're moving to the Cosmo. Or we've got Fountain View balcony. I'm pretty excited to see what that room looks like. Kind of, Linda. TBJ, I'm gonna get to one of those things for sure. Who gave the thumbs down? Thumbs down are fine too, as long as everyone votes. Just like in the election, just make sure you get out there and vote. I'll take thumbs down. Brian says it's pretty awesome at the Cosmo with that view. I hope so. Andre's looking forward to it. I know that much. Sabrina, first time watching. Sabrina, if I may, go and watch some videos. We've been posting some really good stuff lately. So go check it out. I hope you like it. By the way, Jack and Ginger time. Cheers, everyone. Let's have a drink. Yeah, if you don't get at least 50 per video. Hey, the more haters you got, the more you know you made it, right? You're right, Pee Wee. I have been lucky lately. We've had some really good trips this year. Even if we didn't come up ahead or come home ahead, got a lot of good content, which is ultimately the thing I care about most. I plan on losing the money because, you know, entertainment. But when I get a bunch of good video content to put on the channel, I'm happy. Thanks, Wayne. So we're going to do Slotathon on Thursday, April 5th. I think I've settled on 7 p.m. Vegas time. And I'm going to go as long as possible. And then the next morning, copyright, slot brunch. And that's going to be for my Patreon peeps. Because I do not do enough or any at all live stream just for the people that help me out on Patreon. Slot Travelers in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all channels. I got a pretty good influx of subs today from that March Madness video. Now I kind of wish I had advanced. Hey, Doc fam. Hey, Davey. Brent should be here any minute. He texted me and told me he was finishing up his podcast, and it would be 10 to 15 minutes. And that was about 10 minutes ago. The Three Amigos slot machine. I love Three Amigos. Three Amigos is a cool slot. Unfortunately, my local has already gotten rid of it. They had a few nice Ainsworth slots that just disappeared for some AGS stuff, which the AGS stuff is pretty cool, but I was having fun with Three Amigos, especially because the max bet was $1.50, and that's hot. I mean, like no matter what I'm playing, I want to bet max. So when the max is affordable, it's even better. Three Amigos hand pay. That's fantastic. I had a really good bonus, but no hand pay. If anyone follows Albert on Facebook, keep a lookout for his Three Amigos video coming up. Yeah, Thunder Cash is cool. I like any game that has locking wilds in the bonus, though. That's just sexy as fuck. Hey, Deja Vu. Buffalo is your #1 game right now. I'll play anything Buffalo, even clones. Oh, that's good. I'm going to text Brett. There's 73 people in here that want to see his ass. Yeah, Michael, Tall Fortunes. I was looking through some videos on my phone last night. I might have like a Tall Fortunes compilation of like so close. Like I've had some close calls on that game where I thought this is going to be the one, and it just didn't happen, but it was still really good. I just told him the chat is restless. Fashionably late, Brent. Thanks, FK. Mo says, who likes Cashman slots? I like Cashman slots. They're fun. Doc Fam asked, what's my favorite slot? Whew. That's tough. It's probably Buffalo Gold, though. That slot is good to me all the time. As much as I bitch and moan about it because I haven't gotten my hand pay on it and I haven't gotten 15 golds, it treats me well. And it's really just like, it's perfect. Honestly. They just, hats off to Aristocrat. They took what was already the most popular slot in the original Buffalo and managed to improve it. And they did it progressively. Like, I like Stampede better than the original Buffalo, and I like Buffalo Deluxe better than both of them. And then Buffalo Gold just took it to the next level. It's really impressive what they did with that franchise. I saw someone ask a couple weeks ago on one of the Facebook groups, just like, how are they going to top that? That's a great question. I suppose maybe it would kind of be sexy to have like the Buffalo Gold mechanic, but then kind of like a merge between that and Deluxe where you can have higher multipliers. Then again, Buffalo Gold is already out of control volatile, so that machine's getting into crazy territory if we do that. What's the other one? What's that god-awful Buffalo, the other one that came out at the same time as Buffalo Gold? I'm drawing a blank.
Yes, bitch, I'm here.
Buffalo Grand, that's right. Oh, look who it is. Yes, bitch.
Texting me saying, the chat is restless. Where are you? I said I would get here. I had another podcast. Hello.
Hey man, the hair is on point tonight.
Oh, I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. I need to get a cut. But it's just, it's too much. Yeah. But, whatever. Who cares? How you doing, Bill?
I'm great. How are you, my brother?
Excellent. Let me bring up the chat. Shit. Subscriptions. Oh, look, I released a video.
And what a video it was.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, spoiler. I moved on to round 2. I actually won a round. I had a good bonus.
Thanks, Phil, for the 360. That's a max bet on Buffalo Gold. You did have a good bonus. You got screwed on that potential retrigger.
I got the wilds finally, and then the bonus symbols ended up being cockblockers. Like, because you can't make a 5 of a kind if there's a bonus symbol there. So the only way I could have really filled it up was to get other bonus symbols in certain places. So it was a bit of like mixed. Not a mixed metaphor, but a mixed result in terms of it either needed to retrigger or it needed to fill up the screen with wilds and whatnot.
Yeah. You know what, though? That was a great video. It really was. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. Congrats on moving past. It was nice to have an older slot in the mix, too.
Yeah, I threw out that possibility because I think Manny had picked, or he had spun Dragon Spin, which neither me or the Big Payback were at all excited to play.
Sure.
And I just don't like those games. And I wanted something more fun, and I also wanted something that would be good for live play. I feel like a spinning street game with little progressives along the way is good for live play. So that obviously I advanced to round 2, and we also picked not a similar game, but a game that has a lot of different things going on for it. So I think you guys will enjoy it very much. So I'm playing against Windy City Frenzy in round 2 of the March Madness tournament. And I don't know if we can say what we're playing. I don't know if Manny's releasing that later on. Do you know?
I do not know.
Oh, well, I'll spoil it for you guys here.
Do
I can't spoil the result, but we're playing The Simpsons. So me and Wendy City Frenzy are going to be playing The Simpsons. And I felt like it was a good choice. There's a lot of fun stuff happening with the respins and the random features and obviously the donut bonus. And we did not max bet. We did not bet $6. We found something a little bit more manageable, but it was still a oh, Manny said I can say good. I think we ended up agreeing on $3 as a bet, and it was gonna be a fun show. So we'll see what happens.
$3 is fine, and that game's growing on you, from what I can tell.
Yes, I think at the time that I advanced to round 2, because obviously this took place a couple of weeks ago. I had only played it one time, but I was thinking of. I only played it for like 30 minutes, and it was moderately successful. I had a couple like, $40, $50 bonuses, things like that. But I had a good time on it, and I thought it was well done. And I was like looking for a game that would keep the audience entertained. I don't want you guys to watch a live play on my channel that is boring, where you just fast forward to the bonus. I want something that will keep you sort of like, for instance, on like Ruby Slippers or Wizard of Oz, you see Glinda come out, and you're like, oh, I want to see this. You're not just going to fast forward to the bonus. So I want something that's going to be fun to watch along the way. And I always like to have my parents with me if I can, because I feel like it's more fun to watch us together. So
I agree. When we used to be in the slot video creators and do those monthly challenges, I would always, want to pick machines that were more interactive and had random features and things like that.
Yeah.
So it'd be, because you could be doing live play for a while with nothing happening. You want to have some fun stuff popping up. Thanks, Slot Traveler Slot Lover for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. I'm excited. I listened to you and SDguy last week talk about The Simpsons at length, and I haven't really had a chance to play it yet. So when I'm in Vegas next month, I'm going to get a little wild with that game and see what happens.
Okay. Are you fine if I give SDguy the link to our Google thingy? I don't know if he'll come. I don't know if he'll come, but I told him. He says I'll think about it. So there we go. I sent it to him.
Of course.
He might join. That's
Pee-wee. Thanks for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Very nice. Rain's World says, I'm analyzing the machine, how it lands, how long it takes to get a bonus, etc.
What game is she? What's she talking about?
I think The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, well there is something interesting about that game that I feel like there's a little bit of a tell. I was talking with SDguy about this, where I feel like that you can tell when the bonus is going to land, like right when the suspense spin starts on the 4th corner, the donut needs to be there, because it needs to go away and then it needs to come back. It's hard to explain, but there are think of as I explained to SDguy, think of a reel being like 100 symbols long, let's say for example, and 20 of those are always replaced by a certain symbol. So like Homer or the donut or a poo or whatever, and that's when you'll see a bunch of them rolling back to back to back to back to back. And you want to be on that part of the reel, then go away from it, then come back to it to get it to land.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't remember if you answered this, but what is your favorite of the random features on The Simpsons?
My favorite is Moe's prank call, just because of the absurdity of it all. First of all, I saw Blueheart get a hand pay, and his bet multiplier was only ×2. So that tells you how spicy this thing can be. He was only betting $1.50, so ×2 because he was betting high roller, and he got 100 times. So you pick from the various people, like Oliver Closeoff or Seymour Butts or Homer Sexual. Just really. In fact, there's some other. I've seen some other ones come up along the way. They're really really fun. And Mo always calls out, is there a homosexual? One of you has to be homosexual. Just cracks me up. And the one thing to keep in mind, and I was just discussing this with SDguy, is that I was of the opinion that you should not play the high roller. And I've sort of morphed on that opinion, because as I read the rules, Bill, I figured out that there are certain things that you can get when you're betting high roller that you cannot get when you're betting not high roller. For instance, in most prank calls, if you get the prank call and you're not betting high roller, the multiplier possibilities will be like 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, and 25 times. Okay. Which is fine, but the pays on The Simpsons are pretty low. So, you know, that's not really all that great. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. So it's 5, 10, 20, and 25, I believe. That's if you're not betting high roller. On the other hand, if you are betting high roller, the multipliers go to 20 times wins, 25 times wins, 50 times wins, and 100 times wins. So that is a significant difference. And I feel like that is, like, if you're on that particular character in the game, I feel like you should definitely play high roller, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. But let me prod a little further. So what is the difference in bet per line with high roller and regular at max?
You're paying 50% more. So, you know, if you're, for instance, if you're betting max $6, if you're betting not high roller, that you're getting 12 times your bet multiplier, but it's only 8 times bet multiplier at high roller. So 50% you're giving up in order to get that feature, to get the extra stuff for the high roller. By the way, the high roller doesn't do anything for the respin. So like when you get 4 homers at the corners, or whatever, it doesn't do anything for that. It's only the random features like the monorail, the scratch off, Krusty's pie in the face, most prank calls, and what's the 5th one? Oh, Chief Wiggum's poker cards or whatever.
Okay.
Like for instance, on Chief Wiggum's, if you're not betting high roller, he'll give you, like, he'll fill in all the Chief Wiggum's on the board with cards, and one of them says award all, right? Okay. However, if you're betting high roller, one of them says award all, but one of them also says award donut bonus. So you can trigger the bonus within the cards on high roller where you cannot do it outside of high roller. So again, very cool. And then with both Apu and Krusty, the wilds will be double wilds if you're betting high roller, but if you're not betting high roller, they'll just be single wilds. So Krusty, when he's throwing the pies at you, they're all going to be double wilds if you're betting the high roller. And then finally, for the monorail is the one that's a little bit funky. SDguys in the chat. Oh yeah, fuck off, bitch. Well, I was telling SDguy this all last night, and I'm just repeating the same thing. So like I told SDguy, the one thing about Homer's monorail is it's a little bit more tenuous because the game is pretty vague. It just says on balance you're going to win more money with Homer betting high roller on the monorail than not. But I mean, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's very vague and very tenuous in terms of its reasoning. So that's the only one that I don't do high roller for, is the monorail. If I'm in Homer's neighborhood, I do not bet high roller, but for everything else I do.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's my plan at this point. I got it all figured out, Bill.
Okay, so if you're in Homer's neighborhood, no high roller. Everything else, high roller.
I think Apu is a little bit more. That's the one where I could see people having a different opinion than me, because I don't feel like anybody ever wins anything on Apu with the scratch offs. Rarely. I do. I've seen people get big wins with Krusty. You can trigger the donut bonus with the Chief. And obviously with most prank calls, you can get 100 times. But the monorail just gives you higher credits on the cards, cars. Sorry, not cards, cars. And I don't know. It's hard for me to tell what. The game isn't specific about what it's giving you. So that makes me more cautious. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it guarantees 2 times wilds in the Krusty pie thing.
Yep.
That sells it for me right there.
Well, just so you know, the multipliers are not cumulative. So, if you have, a line of wilds that's 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, double wilds, it's just 2 times. It's not 32 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm calling it right now. When I play that game next month, I'm going to choose Homer Sexual when I get Moe's bonus.
It may not be a choice, but if it is, then definitely pick it. I picked it the first time I got it. When I was with Mom and Dad, and then I think this last time I got it, when I was playing like 2 days ago, I got Oliver Close Off, and I haven't won anything that big yet on it, but I won like a nice amount. I'll just put it like that.
Have you gotten the 100x?
No, and I'm bitter that I haven't. I want 100x. I saw a guy get a $4 win that picks 100x and turned into a $400 win. I mean, like, that is just crazy.
I forget. Does it show you what your options were afterwards? Okay.
Yep, it shows all 4. Yeah. And the other thing is that a lot of people don't notice when you're seeing if you've never played the game before, if you're watching Krusty and the pie throwing thing, you're actually firing yourself at the bottom. There's a little cannon that loads pies into it, a screen, and you hit the cannon to fire, and you fire at Krusty. So it says it's for entertainment only though, but I enjoy it very much.
Okay.
Jennifer, well, somebody in the chat had a question. Jennifer says, Brent, how often do you go to the casino and what's your usual bankroll? If you're talking, to the casino, like down the street, or like, when I go for a night or whatever, I'll usually take 500 with me, 400 or 500. I don't know, outside of that, I mean, if I go on a trip, obviously like to Vegas, usually I take 3,000 with me for like $1,000 a day. Yeah. Not everybody watches your videos, bitch. So, SDguy's like, yeah, they see cannon on my video. I haven't watched all your videos, so I wouldn't know that. So, yeah. How quickly we forget.
I do. I watched his video today, too. If he comes on, we'll talk about it.
Which one?
His little high limit experiment.
Okay, cool.
One line. 5.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by that stuff. I try it on smaller scales. Usually to limited success, but it's fun when something happens with it.
Did you see on Facebook and Instagram that SDguy hit the grand on Locket Link?
Yeah, I did see that. That son of a bitch.
Yep.
I've never even seen that heart appear, and I play Locket Link a lot because I love that fucking machine.
Yes, I know. I've seen your channel with it on many times. SD, have you? I think he released the total. Bill, do you know what the total was that he won?
I don't remember. It was zesty.
Yeah, I can't remember
zesty.
I can't remember if he told people how much he won, so I don't want to spoil it. Bitch, remind me in the chat if you've told people. I honestly can't remember.
It was like 12 grand, wasn't it?
I don't know if I can tell you or not. So sometimes I have to remember things that he's told me that I can't tell you guys, and then there's things that I can.
Well, he shared it on Facebook for Christ's sake.
Did he share the win? I think he should. Yeah, he did. I remember it was 16,000. So yeah, he won 16,000.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
I think
that's awesome.
Well, I already spoiled it, so whatever. Yeah. I lose track. I know he put it on Facebook, but did he put the video on Facebook, or did he just put the grand on Facebook? Anyway, it does. You're still gonna want to watch it because I mean, somebody like SDguy winning at a massive amount of money doesn't happen very often. So I'm sure that's going to be a huge hit on YouTube.
Do you play like Locket Link at all?
Never. Hate it. I can't even believe he played it. I think it's boring as shit. I really do. I think the base game is very, very just sort of there to facilitate the hearts. And I mean, the fact that you like once you trigger the bonus, you can't really win any more money. Insofar as you can't win a massive amount of money, insofar as like getting a jackpot land on a heart, because it's whatever you landed, and then every other heart that lands is blank, and it just goes up on the amount of your bet each time. So I
agree with you on that. That they should change that in future versions of Locket Link. I think that's bullshit, but yeah. I still love the games. I love all of them. Every single one I've played. And there's basically 2 versions with different skins, but they're cute, they're fun. And when you're betting big and you get a Locket feature. Oh yeah.
Apparently he didn't tell people how much he won. He got banned from chat. Did you ban him from chat, Olga? He just swears. He says he got banned from chat. I don't know.
Really? Did someone ban him?
I don't know, but he says he did.
Nobody banned him.
I don't know. I think he did. Bitch, did somebody really ban you? I know you can hear me right now.
No, he's not banned.
Okay, he says, I'm going to take a shower and join you. I got things to say. Oh, well, hurry up. I'm not going to be here forever.
How long was your last show?
For Big Brother, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like 2 hours. We started around 8:45, and then we just finished at about 10:45.
Oh, that's exhausting.
Yeah, I'll just read you what SDguy said to me. He said, I didn't share the fucking win, you ass face. You're such a cunt. I hate you. No, you fucking whore. Fuck you. I hate you. Read this shit now. I can't believe I played it either. It's awful. All right, you guys are pissing me off. I'm going to take a shower and join you. I got things to say.
Awesome. Rain's World says, Bill, who likes gambling now?
Oh,
More now, you or your wife? It's still me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. She likes the going out aspect and hanging out together, but yeah, no. Yeah.
SDguy didn't get banned. He just got a message from the computer saying you've been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again. So you've been spamming, bitch. That's what's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can't do that.
No doubt that was right after you spoiled the amount.
Yeah, he was trying to tell me, don't tell. Well, I know he posted it. So Bill, you totally sold me a bill of goods there. Like you said he posted it. I'm like, oh well, you're right. But everybody knows what the grand on that is anyway, so So it's a very large amount of money.
My local, the grand is just like everything else. Like it resets at 10, and you'll always find it between 10 and 14 or whatever. But there's one bank where the major was at like almost 6,000.
Oh wow!
We played the hell out of that. Like this has got to hit. But my local is also weird. They have a lot of these machines. They have their shit set higher. So like Lightning Link in my local town, they all start at 20 instead of 10. Which Jesus is sexy as hell, but I never see it happen. And then like Reel 'em In, Catch the Big One too. Those start over at 5,000 instead of 1,000. So it's like I never hit any of those big ass ones though. Fuck SDguy for hitting that.
Well, he gambles enough, so I'm not surprised. I'm surprised. Here's the thing: I'm not surprised that he hit that amount of money. I am surprised that it took place on that game. He's just I won't play games that I don't like, but he'll try anything. He's like he'll put his what in any little hole. It doesn't really matter to him.
Hey, Slot Shimmers, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. New slot channel here. Give us some subs. We'll be in Vegas the same weekend as you. We should do some betting together. Absolutely. We'll be at the Encore April 3rd and 4th, and then the 5th, 6th, and 7th we'll be at Cosmo. And I'll be streaming, so make sure you come hang out. Come say hi for sure.
By the way, everyone was saying that my first video back from my little hiatus would be like, like people would love it and watch it. Not so much. It's because Manny totally sandbags me with having to use the thumbnail that was pre-created for me, which is fine. It's a great thumbnail, but any said thumbnail has to be applicable to both me and the big payback without spoiling who wins. So it's always going to be some sort of generic title with a generic thumbnail, which doesn't really lead to a lot of people watching said videos. So I think it's going to end up around like, I don't know, 5,000-7,000 views or something like that. But it's okay. It wasn't anything earth shattering like when I came back before. So I got to put out some more content, Bill.
I know that, but I had a good influx of subs today, so that was fun. That was fun seeing my subs grow. But it's been hard for me with subs, even with all the uploading I've been doing. And then I do this March Madness.
I've been seeing that your videos have been performing well, have they not?
On the whole, yes. There's some underperformers, but overall, yeah. Like I've had a couple of really good months. Trying to stick with it. You can sympathize with me. It's hard to stick to a schedule, but so far, so good.
Yes. Like whoever the people out there, I mean, I won't even name them because I feel like I'll forget somebody, but the people who can stick to a schedule and upload a video either every day or 2 times a week or 3 times a week, whatever they've predetermined, that's going to be their schedule. If they're sticking to it, God bless you, because I can't.
Absolutely.
For me to do that.
It's very hard. It's very hard. I try and stay a couple weeks ahead. Lately, that's the best thing I can do because, you know, if I play that game where I'm only a couple of days ahead, I mean, life gets in the way. Sometimes you just don't feel like it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
and
totally.
All of a sudden, it's, you know, oh shit, I'm supposed to have a video tomorrow. Screw it.
Screw it.
You know.
And I feel like it feeds on top of itself too. Like, you know, once I missed a couple days, then it's like, oh, well, I missed a couple days. So, I can come back whenever. And then it's a couple more days and and before you know it, 3 months have gone by and you haven't posted a video. And you're like, wow, how did I not post a video in 3 months? You know? So, yeah.
I've been there. I've just like challenged myself, like, whatever you do, don't get off this.
Well, and two, I mean, I do feel like the one thing that you're doing that I feel like it would encourage me and really force me to post videos is the Patreon thing and the live chats. I really do feel like that having more of a community with people and feeling like I don't know if you feel like this, but I would feel like I owe them something. Like I would at least want to make a serviceable effort to try to make everybody feel like they are, that I'm not just taking their money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I feel like that if I had that, maybe I should start a Patreon just for kicks, you know, just to force me to post videos more often, because I would feel somewhat indebted to those people. So, I mean, I feel like that's another, like a spin-off result insofar as doing it. That wasn't the intention of you doing Patreon in the beginning, but maybe it's definitely a cause of it.
Two things. I want to talk about that a little bit because you're right. But that also made me think of something else that I've been dying to bring up with you. A little bit of shade to someone we love dearly, but we've got a friend that had some, you know, not so kind opinions about Patreon. And that same friend is now just putting out their PayPal address. Like, just give me money. Like, I don't want to do anything like when you have to do with Patreon, but
oh, really?
Send money on PayPal.
He is doing that?
Hey, if you're watching, I love you. I'm not even going to call him out by name. Maybe
I know who you're talking about, but yeah,
okay.
I only know of one person that was sort of poo-pooing Patreon that we both mutually know.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, really, dude? You talk so much shit about Patreon, and now you're just putting your PayPal out there. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's just kind of par for the course. So
that's a little bit of friendly shade. That's no.
Well, it's not friendly for me. That's just outright shade. So yeah, that just seems the typical hypocrite. So yeah, hey, at least I'm not naming you. So there's that. But yeah, that's kind of bullshit.
But you're right about Patreon. Like, and some of them like hold me accountable, which I appreciate. Like Olga, every Tuesday, she'll post in the Patreon group to make sure I'm going live. And there's been a couple of Tuesdays where I was like, yep, got to do it. You know what I mean? Yep. So I'll come in the office and set it up. I mean, because yeah, I owe that to them. That's part of the deal. I do a weekly preview, which, you know, I got that idea from Vegas Low Roller, but I think it's a nice reward. Like, hey, I've got a really nice win. I'm going to show it to you long before I put it on YouTube.
So just to be clear for people who want to join your Patreon, what do you do again?
Just every week I do a preview in our Facebook group that's private to all Patreon members of just a really nice win that I have that's not on YouTube yet, and usually it's at least a few weeks away.
Right.
It's another little something. Next month in Vegas, I'm doing a private Patreon stream, which Brian Christopher does that all the time, and I'm like, yeah, of course, that's something I can do.
Make sure that you talk to Casino Promotions, because I heard that you can be shut down.
I'll be at Cosmo. I think I'm going to be okay.
Okay.
You never know, though.
You just make sure that there's no one else who happens to be broadcasting at the same time.
Right. Not going there. Anyway. But that other person we were talking about gave me a good idea. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll add my freaking PayPal link too, in case anyone wants to send via PayPal. It's more money in my pocket. I'm really enjoying the chat. Thanks, D Carr.
I'm sort of ambivalent about that. I feel like if people want to send to you, they could send through Patreon. Although I don't know if Patreon allows like one-time things.
Yeah, they don't really. So,
okay.
I mean, cancel whenever you want, but
the one thing I
like,
will
as
say, Manny, mute your.
So you can do www.paypal.me/slot_traveler. Thank you.
Okay. Bitch, mute your mic. I hear a car running, for God's sake. Do you hear the car? I know he's.
I hear the crickets.
Yeah.
I hear the crickets.
What I wanted to say really quickly, though, I would not give out my PayPal address, and the reason why is because if you value your PayPal at all, I mean, it only takes a couple of bad apples to get your PayPal shut down, so I wouldn't just put that out there unless it's. Are you only listing it within the Patreon group itself?
No, you can get a PayPal.me link, which is just an address.
It has nothing to do with your PIN.
It has nothing to do with your account.
Okay, cool. All right.
So. It's actually it's better than super chats in terms of getting donations for your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Way better. And the shade.
Brent, how you doing, Bubba?
I advanced, Mary.
I know. I'm so excited.
I don't have to worry about spoiling it anymore.
I know.
Yeah, fuck you,
I was
Bill.
so concerned that
you spoiled it.
It's obvious that you advanced past round 1 because you want to talk about it so much. Blah blah blah. Well,
I mean, Manny, he spoiled it, right?
I did not.
Oh, he didn't use so many words, but I was just like, oh my god, girl, shut up. Like, relax. Oh, and there's that glow too. Yay, awesome.
Well, I wanted to, just let people know.
And you were playing a good channel. I mean, I'm saying everyone's a great channel that's participating. Yeah. But the big payback has some crazy freaking luck.
Oh yeah, well, and he also has money, so he could, if he had a bad result, he could just tried it again or something. But I think most people are on the honor system, unless your name's Slot Lover. So definitely.
Oh, stop!
Kidding, love you, girl, love you.
Oh, he's throwing the shade. Girl.
I know he's in the chat, so I'm
definitely.
I purposely said
dropping
something.
The tea.
I'm gonna hire him to do my thumbnails from now on.
You know who's really good slutting around?
Mm-hmm.
She did all our thumbnails for the March slot tournament. So all that beautiful artwork that you're seeing is thanks to slotting around. I don't know if she's in the chat, but
Anna,
I wanted to acknowledge that.
Anna,
yes.
By the way, is
Scooby-Doo Papa
slotting around is it mainly her or is it both of them?
I think it's mainly her, and he's kind of there for the ride. But
okay, cool.
She's awesome. She's made a thumbnail for me before too. She just messaged me and was like, "Here, I noticed you needed a thumbnail for this video. Let me hook you up." I was like, "That is so freaking awesome!" So,
thumbnails. Thumbnails are I just hate thumbnails. I doing them. So yeah, I always say I need to hire somebody to do my shit. Like, just take over my channel. I got like 200 videos here. Just do something with them.
But you've done some pretty good work, Brent. And I hate to blow your bubble anymore or get into your own soapbox. But like, I've seen some of your work and it's pretty good.
Yeah, when I take the time and put some effort into it, yeah, it can be fun. But I get so easily distracted, but that's just me, So,
but you're artistic. I'm surprised. Sorry, I'm surprised that you don't see it more like an expression because you're artistic. I know that you draw and stuff.
The problem is that I don't really respond well to things in life where there is no endpoint. So there is no endpoint to YouTube. It's just, you're like a rat in a cage. You're putting up a video every day or every other day or every third day. But there's no point where
every 3 months.
Yeah, where you get to the end and say, okay, I accomplished my goal. What's my goal? I guess I would need to establish a goal, but I feel like doing that is a little bit more tenuous. You don't really know what do I consider a success? If I get 15,000 views on a video versus 20,000 views on a video on a jackpot, is that a success to me? If it falls short, I mean, am I going to be disappointed with myself? I mean, I don't know. I really respect you guys that can stick with it.
It's tough sometimes.
I find making thumbs is therapeutic for me, just because I don't get a lot of chance to be artistic, so I see it as a way of expressing myself.
somebody Slowpoke said the diamond play button, so that's a fair point. Like if you get, I don't know if they give you anything for 50,000 subscribers, do they? I'm guessing not, because
No.
I haven't seen BC say anything about it, so I figure he would be the first person to be like,
oh my god,
no, oh my god, you guys, I got the button. I know, right? I love him, but
I think it's 100.
yeah, I think it's 100 too. I think it's 100. So I think he's at 60,000 subscribers right now. So let's see, by my watch, about
he's flying.
Yeah, about June or July, he'll get the button from YouTube, and look for that video, everybody, because I'm sure it's going to be a production. It's going to be fun.
What programs do you guys use
behind him? I'm pretty sure.
I didn't hear either one of you. One of you talk.
Go ahead, man.
Sorry, I said that Slot Lady's going to be right behind him.
Is she doing good? Good for her.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
She's at 23,000 already. When did she start, Manny? 6 months ago?
If that. No,
Jesus.
maybe close to maybe more than 6 months.
Good for her.
Yeah, but her growth is really, I mean, all these men are just flocking.
All these men's is.
I watched her live chat last night. And I'm not accusing any. I just wonder like how legit, like she got back-to-back like $400 super chats. 2 super chats of $400 each. I'm like, what? And she was just sitting here like we are.
What you're asking is from a creator perspective. You're looking at the success of someone and you're wondering, and when I mean success, I mean you see someone drop $400 and then another one drop $405, I think it was, and you wonder, why is this not happening everywhere else? And it's a valid question, but I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I will just say that based on my dealings with some, of the straight men of the world who might get monies like that, I can see how that people might just be throwing money at her. So I think I would probably say it's legit. But
yeah,
but the people who are sending it though are not people who are just sending it just because they like her slot channel. They're sending it because she's a really, really attractive lady who happens to be doing slots, and they just want to say hi and get her attention. So I think anyway, no one sends $400 to anybody without some sort of agenda, some sort of motive.
And Bill, if you think about it, if you're going to buy yourself a Visa card for $500, right, and you're going to have somebody send you $400, you're already losing $200 right off the bat. So does it really make any sense? Do you know what I mean?
No,
you're giving away $200 for. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but I've followed her. She works hard.
Yeah, she does.
Her videos are good. She has good thumbnails. I mean, she's grinding. But still, like some people grind and it doesn't happen, and then
her thumbnails are very same for me. I don't really respond to them, but maybe other people do.
Yeah, but she's always smiling in her thumbnail.
That's true.
There you
go.
But he responds to that. He's straight. He's responding from below, and I think that's why you see her sometimes either with her hair pulled back or with the hair let go or a little closer. I think it's playing with straight men's loss of attraction. Let's use that.
Okay.
I think the fact that she's a gambler too is sort of hot. I don't know. We're trying to psychoanalyze Slot Lady, but that's not my intent. But whatever.
It's like the poker ladies, right? That's what you're saying. Like when you see a woman playing poker.
Yeah. I think that's very attractive. Yeah.
No,
but
I'm sure she's going to be the second one to get that button.
Probably. I like her channel though. I was watching her live stream from Cosmo. It was fun. And hey, anyone that plays max bet, I'm gonna have fun watching you because I'm a degenerate and I like seeing big bets.
You are a degenerate. Does she max bet all the time?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I will say that she's one of those people, and I say this in some live broadcasts, and I don't say it to be mean, but just because I do it, like scared money don't win. And she's just not fearful. And the slots, for some reason, play with her very well, which is great for her.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, Bill, you and I go with 500, go max bet, and in 10 minutes we're done.
I wouldn't be fearful either if some people are just throwing $400 at me here and there.
Yeah.
Here, Brent, 400. Here, Brent, 500. Fair
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm doing my live stream next month from Vegas, yeah, the more super chats that are rolling in, the more I might get a little Western with it. What do you guys use for your thumbnails?
I use Photoshop Elements.
Okay.
Same thing.
You use Photoshop Elements?
I just
Or
don't want to get
Photoshop?
into this whole conversation. I feel like that's very like behind the scenes. Like, I don't know. I don't know if people want to hear that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a version of Photoshop.
Okay. Well, we don't need to have a conversation about
it's called, yeah, it's called Pixlr. It's free.
Minnie's a cheapie.
Yeah, I do. I'm all about the return on investment. Anything if it can be higher by not spending money, even better.
Did you do your show tonight, Manny, in terms of who advanced and all that?
I did. It was like a 15-20 minute build.
I gotta go watch because
Yeah.
I'm starring in that. So yeah.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It was fun. I did it really quick because it was a long day, but I still wanted to do it. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do like daily recaps. So that I find it fun.
Did you see CT Slaughter's reply to you, Brent, yesterday on their video?
On their video, what did I say?
Oh, you said, "Oh, it reminds me of my first 2 years," and then they replied, "Not everything is about you, Brent." I just got a good chuckle out of that.
Well, I'm trying to find. What did I say that insofar in reference to?
Just how bad their session went.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had a couple sessions like that. I had one just the other day on fucking not in Kansas anymore. My mom and I went there, and I can't play not in Kansas because the only place that it's at is Jack's Casino, but that's where I'm getting my gaming license at, so I can't go there anymore. And I don't see it around any other place. So I found it at Indiana Grand when my mom and I were traveling to the state speech tournament. Played it, $100 in, max bet, nothing. $100 in, max bet, nothing. I had one tornado. It was the face crack of the century, Manny and Bill, because I got a max bet. I finally got the tornado one time, had 3 boosters, had 4 tornadoes, and you know how it ended. And 2 of them just went outside of where they needed to be, and I was absolutely crushed.
I will tell you that every time I go to Vegas, Brent, I play that game because of you. What I mean because of you is when we used to do slot talk, you said, imagine, all 3 tornadoes right off the bat. You get all freaking boosters.
Never happened.
It's crazy, and it's never happened. But I still put 100 to 200.
Unbelievable that no one, out of all the videos of that game, that no one's ever gotten 3 tornadoes. Ugh.
But I don't think there's that many videos because I don't think the game took off. And
it didn't take off.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So if you trigger it naturally with 3, then you get all the boosters.
Yeah, if you land all 3 tornadoes in one spin on the triggering spin, then you get automatically all 4 boosters, but it still randomly picks a bonus. So if it picks the picking one, that's really going to be a downer. If it picks the free spins, man, write the check, honey. So I mean, it just depends on. I wish they would let you pick.
I don't know if write the check is right because I've seen someone with all 4 boosters get the free games, and Glinda only came out once. It's not that guarantee.
Yeah. I know it's not a guarantee. I'd still take my chances with it. With the multiplier, with reels that are tall, with at least getting Glinda, with the wilds being on the reels. I mean, I'll take my chances with that.
How many wild reels can you get with Glinda during the free spins?
You can get 3,
okay. But
you can't get it on 1.
Have you ever seen that?
Yes, Rex got it. In fact, that video is on YouTube. In fact, there's another video that got it with
on $1.20, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes, on $1.20. Yeah, Rex was betting max, but the person who's betting $1.20 got it, and they had a multiplier and got the wild reels and got the witch. So I think they had everything except the monk, or sorry, everything except the. Well, I think they had everything. Now that I think about it,
they have everything.
Yeah, he had everything. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because
it was a massive hand pick.
Because his one reel was 6 symbols high, so when that reel turned wild, it was times 6. So, yeah, everything was times 6.
Massive hand pay, huh?
Yeah, it was like times 4 because it was times 4, times 6, times 4, and then some other matching symbols on reel 5, and then it also had a multiplier on top of it. So
I'm gonna look for that video tonight because it was a lot of fun to watch.
It really was, yeah.
And if you're max betting and you get the not in Kansas anymore, you're guaranteed any progressive that lands, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
That's how Albert won the top one.
That's right. And he didn't know.
He didn't know at the time.
And that's how Vanden Top didn't win that $2,000 progressives because bitch wasn't betting max. Remember?
Of all people, him. Of all people, him.
Of all people. Of all people. I have more posters. I changed my poster based on how I'm feeling that day. I have like 30 of them. So, you know, this week it's wicked. Somebody in the chat was referring to my poster. They're saying it's lonely.
Brent, let me ask you. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Any favorites right now in Survivor?
Survivor? I mean, I'm loving two people. Michael Yerger, who is the 18-year-old model guy, and I know I'm thirsty for him, but everybody is. But I just can't believe that he's 18, and he does not act like an 18-year-old. He acts like a 25-year-old. And the girl with the big hair, Stephanie, the one who's been... Yes, I love her. Stephanie Johnson. She's a triathlete. She runs a lot on Survivor. She was the queen of her old tribe when she got a couple people voted out. And she really makes me smile when she's on screen. So I'm hoping she's in the previews this week as crying. So I'm hoping that's about the reward challenge, not that she's going to tribal council. So I'm a little nervous.
Cool. Okay, well, that's where I end. I'll go back to the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Will, for having me.
Get out.
Good talking to you, Brent. Good luck next week. You're going to need it.
All right.
I can't say who you're playing against. Bob.
What? Oh,
Shut up, Brent. Shut up. I know. The following week. I meant the following week.
Oh, the following. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah,
If you were to move.
If I advance, yeah, okay, I'm with you. I haven't. Yeah, I was like, I already said I'm playing against Windy City because their video's already out and my video's out. So I know I'm playing. I know I'm playing against Windy City. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye. You still there, Brent?
Yes. SDguy's like, is she gone? Can I come on now?
Oh my god.
Oh god, I really want to read what he wrote, but I don't think I can. Manny would laugh. I'll text it to Manny. Yes, get your ass here, bitch. I know you're listening.
Thanks, Angela.
Come on, SDguy. We need you.
Gotta go, guys. This is Us finale on. I don't watch that.
You don't. It's midnight. What the hell? Oh, you must be on the West Coast.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, now I want to see this goddamn not in Kansas anymore.
Just put in not in Kansas anymore jackpot. And it's like it's a really not professional video. I think he's taping it vertically, so and there's not any thumbnail. It's just something some fan threw up there. So can you find it or not?
Not yet.
Let me look to see if I can tell you what to look for. Hold on one sec.
There's a ton of Brent. This video is going to be way down the list.
What did he do? Did you find it?
Maybe. Slot videos?
No. Where is it at? Anybody have any idea of you guys know what video we're talking about? Oh, wait, I think is it Caleb? I mean, let me hit this one and see if it is. Or Della. Yeah, it's Wizard of Oz, not in Kansas anymore. Slot hand pay by Caleb, CLEB. His bet is $1.50, so I forgot it's in 50-cent increments.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Got it.
Let me see if I can. Can you show it to people or not? Wait. Well, shit. Yeah. Yeah, and he lets it count up like the whole way. I think he lets it count up for a while. But you can see at the bottom, like the pays are showing at the bottom. Oh, so let me turn mine off. the pays are showing at the bottom, and it's like $760 and $700 and Jesus, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
760, 384.
Yeah. The funny part is this was the first spin. And so he thinks it's going to be like this every spin. So he's like, oh my God, I still have 7 more spins. I'm like, honey, please.
Oh, he's got 3 wild reels and then a wild.
And yeah, he got exactly. He has a high. It's a 6 symbol high reel 1. Then he has reels 2, 3, and 5 wild. Then he has 2 ruby slippers, which is the wild symbol on reel 4.
And that pays scatter in that game, correct?
Right. So it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 2. Plus he has a multiplier, I think. So I lose track. It's a lot of money. So 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Times 2 is 128. And it's 128 times everything on every symbol that's on reel 1.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Only betting $1.50. Pretty freaking cool.
That's hot.
Yeah, it is. And I was hoping for something like that. I never, ever got it. And, unless I get to play it again. But it was the thing I don't like about this game, about not in Kansas, here she is that they don't have a Glinda feature. SDguy's here. Unless I get to play it again. But it was the thing I don't like about this game, about not in Kansas. Turn down your fucking volume. I'm hearing myself. SDguy's here. Unless I get to play it again. Oh my God, bitch! Turn down your volume.
I don't know. I kind of like this actually.
No, it's Bill's stream. Would you fucking?
Out of respect for Bill, I'll turn it down. Yeah, fuck off. Like I give 2 fucking shits. You fucking ass.
Welcome.
You're a piece of shit.
Just turn it down. What the hell? My God. You're right. Michael Hetrick, she is never prepared. Thank you. Exactly.
Bill, I'm not wearing any panties right now.
Oh my God, that's so hot.
No, it really is.
Turn the camera on, please.
Yeah, turn the camera on, bitch.
Oh, I see. I got to turn off the fucking thing. I got it now. I don't know how these peasantry things work. So what I missed by YouTube's finest while I was taking a shower, huh?
When we were just talking about not in Kansas, how I got my ass kicked on it. We were talking about.
Oh, so all about you. Typical. Okay.
All about me.
Yep. I got you.
We did talk about you. We talked about Slot Lady. We talked about Brian Christopher getting the
Slot Lady.
We talked about Brian Christopher getting the diamond play button from YouTube.
What do you have to do to get that?
Well, he hasn't got it yet, but he's gonna. It's 100,000 subscribers is what YouTube sends you a congratulations.
Okay, so yeah, but I mean, what's he at now?
60,000.
67.
Nothing like planning ahead.
Well, it'll get there. Yes.
Well, as with any channel, I'm sure it's going to get there. I mean,
I don't know about yours.
All right, you want to play ball?
Hey, I got a video up today. What did you do today?
Well, for one, put a video up. Also, one that has twice as many views as yours does.
I know, right? Well, there's nothing I can do.
Kind of slam dunked you there.
There's nothing I can do about that. The title and the thumbnail are predetermined.
I think Manny's plan is brilliant, sabotaging all you guys through fucking thumbnails and shit. I'm so on board. I'm kind of mad I didn't think of that myself.
Look, okay, to be clear, because the person who did the thumbnails is in the chat, so I want to be clear about this. They are fabulous thumbnails, okay? But they are not indicative of the slot win itself. So I can't show my win on the thumbnail, which holds it back a little bit.
If you don't know to take everything that I say just as bullshit and shit talking, then there's just no hope for you. And I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go cry because, I mean, that's just how things are. But no, I will not do what you just did.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the greatest thumbnail in the world. I will still talk shit about it because it's yours.
Michael says, is SDguy still in the shower? Are we looking at him through the glass? I also saw someone else who asked if you were douching. So
I do like to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So that, Bill, I'm freshly prepped for you. You know, just in case you're...
He'll put that on his list. Okay, yeah.
Just wait until I'm in Vegas when his brother's around. I'm going to nab him just so I can rub it in your fucking face.
Yeah, good luck with that too. He likes
drinks,
the pussy. He really
there is no controlling my hands. So I will get it done.
Okay.
And
you and Kevin Spacey. All right. Yeah.
Who do you think you learned it from? Skills, bitch. Those are skills.
I hope you do. I'll set the meetup.
Yeah. Bill's all in. Yeah.
MEAT.
Are we gonna look at you? Are you gonna?
There's a post-it note on the camera right now. God damn it! Can you wait till I find my mirror? I want to make sure I look presentable.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey,
no
yeah. Okay. So you two are. What were you pissing me off before I got in the shower that made me? Even
I said the value of your grand. Is that what you were mad about?
Not really, but to you being a douchebag, and to my credit, no, I had not told anybody that yet. I purposely put the picture up, showing that it was 5 figures and some zesty 5 figures, but nope. Yeah, thanks for running the surprise, Brent. You did
Please, people are still going to be clamoring to see it by the minute.
I'm not worried about it. If I was, I wouldn't have showed you in the first place because I know how fucking loose your mouth is.
Thank you.
Like you're an asshole. No, a Locket Link grand jackpot, which resets at 12,500, and
there she is.
There he is.
It had been going for a while, and it was just waiting for me. And the one thing that you mentioned that I still don't understand is why I even sat there in the first place. Because in the video, I talk a lot of shit about the machine, even though I just want to. It was.
You know what?
What?
I'm going to use like an SDguy term. It is so fucking apropos that someone who doesn't even like the fucking machine gets the goddamn credit.
Yes.
I don't know if I can take credit for that term. Hopefully you do realize
totally.
the comedy behind that of that word comes from Brent's video.
You realize that he didn't even think it was a word, Bill. I had to teach him that it was a word. He was like, that's not a word. What does that word mean?
Well, Brent, he actually uploads videos, so that's where I hear the word.
Okay. Yeah,
is that Bill coming to my defense? Bill, I got this. I'm good. No, it's just Brent, I've explained this, why that's funny to you is because you're such a piece of shit 24 hours of the day that when you go ahead and throw like a big boy term out, like, people tend to be like, what did he just say? So it's not that I didn't know that it was a word. It's just that I didn't know that you knew it was a word.
All right. Well,
let alone spell it. So I mean it.
For those of you who don't know, well, people don't even remember this because this happened like ages ago. Yo, Teddy, I thought I clicked onto McGlaven's stream, not Brent's Lucky Slot Channel stream. Fuck off, bitch. There's no way I'm gonna be on a podcast with Bill, and he's gonna. I mean, Bill's just not as big of a presence as I am. It's just. Well, I mean,
you'll never say those things about me to my face.
No, I would not, because it's not true. I'm not saying I'm a more important person. I'm just saying that I have a bigger presence, public speaking wise. So, what were we talking about? I forget.
I don't know, but Bill, I think you ought to beat his ass, if for the fact that he wouldn't fucking love it. Explain to me how Locket Link is anything but a dog shit game. I'm open. Give it to me.
No.
I'm talking to you, Bill.
Yeah, what do you like about it, Bill?
Pretty much, he usually follows what I say and likes everything that I do.
Oh my God, please. Well, okay, Bill, while you think about Locket Link, let me explain apropos real quick. So, yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, because
people don't understand. The old Walking Dead, I didn't get a bonus for the longest time. I had put in $1,300, never had a bonus one time. Finally, I was in Vegas. I put in $100, started the live stream or the live play, and first spin, bonus out of nowhere. And I said it was so apropos. SDguy was incredulous that I knew this word and was like,
incredulous. There's another one.
And he totally got his goat. That.
Well, that doesn't. See, you're so bad at stuff. See, that doesn't work because that's a phrase from the elder term. Like, no, I'm just not going to explain.
That's another phrase, anyway. So
that's a phrase because he'll pull out these elderly in the religious sense. I still don't really fucking know what that means.
I said she knows him in the biblical sense, and you didn't.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
not a clue. And where you get your goat comes from, if you've heard of that, you are most likely 60 plus. I mean, apropos. But yeah, I still don't understand how got your goat became anything.
I looked it up and I told you the etymology.
Oh, there's another big word. What does that word mean?
I don't. The root, the origin.
I want to hear from Bill though. Locket Link. Tell me how you are not a degenerate by liking that game.
Give myself a Coke.
Look, I don't have an objective opinion as to why it's a good game. I just have really good luck on it, so I love playing it.
So that makes it a good game, Diana.
It makes it good for me. God damn it. I hear what you guys are saying. I think Lightning Link is a piece of crap game, but I think at least the way Lightning Link's gameplay at least makes sense. Locket Link's gameplay just doesn't make sense. But so, anyways, what? How so?
Why do you have to have the lockets on a horizontal line? All right, there. Enough said.
Because they didn't want to copy Lightning Link is the best I can come up with.
You're probably right in that regard, but at least Lightning Link makes sense. Like, it can happen anywhere. Whereas Locket Link, like, I get that you have to lock them together, and I'm okay with that. But the fact that they have to line up on a horizontal line, that part of the whole gameplay just throws me for a loop. And I'm actually surprised that I even knew that's how you triggered the bonus, because when the grand lands and then the next heart does, and then I've got the fifth reel just waiting to land. Like, I don't know, like, what a pile of ashes that machine would be if I didn't understand the gameplay going into it and thought that I had won something and I hadn't or something.
I hear you.
You know, like I'm sure a lot of people think when they fill up the screen of hearts that they win the grand.
I know one guy who did.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that video.
You?
No, it was VLR.
Yeah. BLR.
Oh, and he's not wrong in that assumption, I guess.
Sure.
So I'm glad you changed your poster back there, Brent. That was very nice of you.
I didn't change it today. What? I mean, I changed it yesterday.
Oh.
No, I agree with you. The whole, like, hearts being on a line thing is so anti-intuitive. I mean,
yeah.
How are you supposed to know that?
It doesn't communicate that to you. Plus, it just doesn't make sense. You know, like it.
Right.
Yeah, no, Brent and I, we're on board with this. So,
so Bill, you're wrong.
So yes, Bill, you are wrong.
Well, that ties into the mechanic of the actual bonus. Like, that's how the bonus runs, is they have to be 3 connected on a line.
Bill,
we understand that.
No,
Bill.
I'm going to concede.
Okay, well, Bill, because Bill, when the bonus starts, it moves them together, so it still moves them. They don't have to be. I mean, if they were, I mean.
By the way, so then, just Brent, you and your analyzing shit.
I know what you're going to ask, and I don't know the answer.
Well, then go ahead. Answer that shit.
You're going to ask, how does the game decide where to move the hearts to when they bring them together?
I was going to ask you where the ideal location of landing the hearts is, which I assume would be in the
2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4.
Correct.
Yeah. In the middle. Yeah.
Which I have. Right, so then that does lead me to my next question. How does it decide where it goes? Because I'm sure there's a rhyme or a reason to it. I don't know how. You
guys should do a real review on this game, I think.
We would if these addicts here wouldn't fucking sabotage the video. Yeah, that would be fine.
He's talking about the fact that we did real review for some games and they didn't perform very well on his channel. You all just fast forward to these slots because you're all addicts out there who can't sit still for more than 2 minutes. And,
oh my God,
I like the tone that you're saying that in, Brent, because first of all, it's true. And second of all, I did all the work for that, you fucking asshole. Not gonna.
I just came on and looked pretty.
One of those things is correct.
I was pretty.
You know, I miss doing those because I was talking. Well, that's if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have our old plunger story.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if my mother knows about that. But my mom watches our things, by the way.
My mom doesn't know about it, but she doesn't watch your shit.
Well, she just wait. I'll get on the phone here one of these days.
When I was at the state speech tournament, I had a friend who asked me. He's like, "I love your channel," and he's like, "How's SDguy doing?" And I'm like, "Oh," and this was the day after you hit the grand. And so I said, "Oh my God, like I had the video. He hit the grand." And so
does he think that I'm dead, or why is he asking how I'm doing?
I have no idea.
That concerns me that people are concerned for me because
I started to. We're in the hallway with all these kids around, and I started to show him the video, but I forgot that you're swearing up a storm in it. So I started to play it, and he's like, "Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off."
I wasn't though, was I? Are you talking about the Locket Link
holy
video?
fuck, this just fucking happened. Yeah, so like,
well, I mean, I was in shock. I mean,
yeah.
I told Brent that like, Bill, I don't know how much you've won before, but when it comes to
it sounds like shade to me.
That was what it was meant to be. It took a little while, but that was good. The way the Locket, because okay, and let me bitch about this for a second too. The fact that the climax of that bonus happens before the next that should never happen ever. Okay, all right. Bill, why don't you just just start some laundry or something? Brent and I got this.
take it away, boss.
I feel like Bill is like so like not interested. You want to talk about football? I heard.
No. I'm interested.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about football. No, that's great.
Bill likes football.
Yeah, I know, and yeah.
Bill, Bill, admit it. You were stunned that I knew as much as I did about football.
That's not a compliment. That is not a compliment, Brent.
I think it is a compliment.
I'm stunned.
Hold on.
I'm stunned when anybody knows that much about football. So
it's not the fact that he's got a plunger shoved halfway up his colon that you're a little surprised by that. I mean,
anybody.
All right.
Anybody who could name some shit.
He doesn't. He's being nice to you, Brent, and that's,
I know
that's
he
fine.
is. He's being nice. Yes.
Oh, somebody's gonna get a handy.
I know, right?
Somebody's gonna get a handy.
That's very classy, by the way. The laundry that you have on the back of the couch there. That reminds me of Jason, which is shit on the bed.
All over there is because there's a bunch of fan packages over there that are piling up that I need to open on my live stream. So sorry that you ain't got none, but fuck you, asshole. Why don't you swivel around for it? $10 says that the plunger is within arm's reach.
It is not here. Sorry. I was going to tell you that as much shade as we gave Jason about sitting on the bed with all those like clothes piled up when he did that.
You will watch your.
That's what it reminded me of when you were shit back there. He's so
that's clean. They're just waiting for the iron. That's an ironing board. You fucking asshole. It's not a rusty old nasty sock. God damn it. You're pissing me off. All right. Well, that's why I always turn my monitor this way. So yeah, what else do you guys get me riled up about?
I'm looking back. I forget.
Bill, don't you owe me half of that wild furry jackpot since the only reason you played it is so you could one-up me?
That's not why. You just inspired me to play it. That game's sexy as fuck.
Did you say that I inspired you to play it? Like I did Brent with Simpsons and Invaders and every other thing he likes?
I literally watched your video that day, and then I was walking through my local, and I went, oh, yeah, fuck, I need to play that shit.
That was a really good bonus.
And you win fucking $1,000 on a $3 bet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Is
there any way he can super chat me on this? Does that work? You can buy me a Russian hat. My next wish list item is in leopard skin this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep playing that game? Are you a fan?
Oh, Bill got all serious now. Okay. All right. Yes, but it is only available at 2 casinos in the area that I am both banned at. So there's that.
Yes, that's a problem.
Yeah, so the cabinet that it's on, like I don't know if you watch my live streams, but I like to go to this place that's like out in the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. But like the best thing about it is that every casino that you go to that's in a decent location, like their slot floor is completely updated, and the old Gems slot machines is where it's at. And this place has just a treasure trove of slots. And Brent, I found out, I haven't told you this yet, but that strip of old WMS machines, that they took out and replaced.
Yes,
they're in the back room. That like
you found them, or are they turned on?
Yeah, I went spelunking for the slot machines. No, they haven't gotten rid of them. I guess is what I'm saying. So like they may bring them out in the future.
Oh, well, you need to write them and tell them, because I got shit to happen at my casino.
Oh.
Yes.
Have I heard this story, or is it something that?
Well, no, I'm just saying the fact. Like, I mean, for 3 months, there were 2 invaders return to the planet Moolah at our local casino, Hollywood.
Yep.
One of them, the volume was not working. I let it go for like 2 months. Finally, I lost patience with it, and I wrote, because I got a survey from them that said, "How was your experience at the casino as a value patron?" And I wrote them and said, I can't believe that given the placement of this game within your slot floor, obviously you care about it. This is a game that totally depends on the volume. For you not to care that the volume's been out for 2 months is ridiculous. And they fixed it that night and wrote me back. And yep. So
did anybody notice how that story went from you went above and beyond and out of your way to write the casino and let them know, to it becoming a fucking customer service survey that was sent to you?
Still works.
You got shit done, but I'm just saying, like, you did me proud, actually, the way you talked it up. I'm actually quite impressed.
Okay, thank you.
But I just wanted to point it out because, yeah, reasons. What other, do you like Heidi's Beer House, Bill?
Yes, he does. He have a fabulous win on his channel.
Like Big Breast? Is that why you have Brent as your guest?
No, you were the first person I saw play that. And
I thought he was going to say something about my big titties. I was going to be like, "Oh no, Bill, this is not happening."
No, but I've never really been a huge Beer House fan, and I just happened to sit on that game at the right time one night, and now I fucking love it. I had such a good run.
Like, it's very fun. I think it's well done.
I think Brent, you and I, we're not Beer House fans either, but we are fans of this campy as fuck.
Yes. It's campy. The music's funny as shit.
The phone when I was in the middle of the night in Wisconsin. That was a good time. I did really good videography that night. It was good.
Just think that everything about it is very happy and fun. I like slots like that. I feel like the old Beer House is a little dated and not. It just seems like a regular WMS G Plus Deluxe game.
Can you name any slot machine that's not happy and fun? Like.
There are slots
miserable,
that are
like it kicks in the balls, or what?
Like Buffalo to me is just not fun at all. Locket Link's not fun. I don't feel like
could use some smiles.
I don't smile when I'm on it, so I don't know what you're talking about. There's plenty of games that don't make me smile.
I accept your argument. That didn't really occur to me, but yeah, Buffalo is a more of a serious game probably. And
like Wicked Winnings, I don't smile for that. You can win on it.
Really big round boobs though lately on number 4, like her. Yeah, Bill, you like them nice and.
Oh my God,
they're cartoons. I don't care.
You are thirsty tonight, man. I'll tell you. If you're
for titties.
No, for Bill.
I guess you're. It's too bad you're so far away, Brent, because you might be your lucky night then. Fuck.
I want to get a bonus round on that game with just a lot of spins and a lot of wilds locked in, and just
go to town
on the Beer House,
on Heidi's Beer House.
I hear if you re-trigger with additional wilds, that's kind of the route to go, and in a high limit room. Yeah. High limit is where it's at. If you're gonna max bet on penny machines, go to that fucking high limit room and just minimum bet. It's the same goddamn thing, but it pays back so much better. That is my theory. That's basically my theory behind doing less lines, because Brent is yawning.
Sorry.
I did Zeus on a $2 denomination, just one line. If you think about it, the best symbol in Zeus is stacked, so it really doesn't matter where it lands on the reels overall. It's usually going to be 3 stacked, and it could land out of that middle row, but on average, it's going to land in there. Don't you agree, Brent? What do you think?
I watched your video today, and I've tinkered with stuff like that before, and what's so hot about but what's so hot about that shit is like if it works out, it feels like you're gaming the system. Like I just took advantage and I beat the slot. You know what I mean?
No, but
yes, I agree with Bill.
I feel that when you go from a penny machine, which is probably 85, go to a $1 machine or a $2 machine, which is probably at 93 or something, you're going to notice a difference. Especially your wallet is definitely going to notice a difference.
I've done it on games like Stinkin' Rich and stuff, where if you trigger a bonus, then you get all the lines in the bonus.
Yeah, I've got some videos coming up of me doing that, where I just played 10 lines, and then it activates all 100 of them.
That's hot as fuck.
There's several games like that. I've done that on Ducks in a Row. any game that you have to line up the bonus that's a free any free spin bonus where you have to line up the bonus symbols on a line. When you line them up, it's going to be harder to do, but when you do, it should activate all the lines. I've got Open the Vault coming up that I did that with. Dollar denomination, it was hot as fuck. That Enforcer game from Ainsworth that was on my thing today, that's kind of like my newest. I hate Ainsworth. I fucking hate them, but for whatever reason, I'm so into this game.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not true, because you've been playing Ainsworth more.
Fuck you, Brent. I like to torture myself. That's the reason I said it. The whole reason I said it Locket Link is because I've never gotten the bonus on the nightlife side. I have never triggered the bonus. And so I started with $105 in free play that night. I did have my ATM card on me, but I went with no cash. And my plan was just to see what I could do with my free play. I'm giving all the credit for everything to Wheelorama. I hit 500 on Wheelorama. If you haven't played that, Bill, you need to seek that shit out. There's some guy from like Chicago.
I agree.
Keeps commenting on my videos. He's driving from Chicago to this casino to play this fucking game.
Do you know what game he's talking about, Bill?
Yeah, I do. I watch his videos. I like his.
So have you ever played Wheelorama before?
Just like you too, Brent.
Is it in Vegas? Does anyone know? Because I'll play it.
It was at Cosmo and it was at a $6 max bet there, but I don't know that it is. It has several fatal flaws, which even I fell victim to when I first played it, which would have been a year and a half ago. I didn't hit any bonus, a $100 live play, and I did not see the potential. Like in order to get a repeat player, they don't necessarily have to win, but you have to show them the potential the game has.
Yeah.
And that is just something that is not very apparent to the player until you get some gameplay in. And I mean, you can't name more than 5 games where you can land a feature on a feature.
Right.
That to me, like, really, Brent, what do we even know of games that do features on features? Like, what other ones even do that?
Supposedly you can do that on
Walking
Dead, but I read the rules and I didn't see any evidence that it forbids it. So I think you.
That's what I thought, and I was kind of surprised because I thought we were dead set that you couldn't do that. But then you
could get Wild Real and Michonne at the same time.
Bill, have you ever seen Michonne and the Wild Horde come out in the same spin?
No.
Well, somebody said that they did it, but we've seen no evidence of it. But I read the rules, and it doesn't forbid it.
Yeah, and we know how much to take, people's.
Right. These are the same people that sent me to the Moolah game when I was looking. What was I looking for, Brian? I forget.
Moolah Rouge. My name is SDguy.
Rouge. Yeah, they sent me to Moolah. Yeah, exactly. Idiots.
Oh, now they went out of their way to help you. At least they were part right. I mean, there were.
I found a couple.
Look at how many people were commenting on when I was in Detroit that Moulin Rouge was still there, and it hadn't. And by the way, I did confirm that it's gone.
Right,
and it had been gone for quite some time.
I got to play it one time for like 40 minutes in between my flights. That's hilarious to me.
Yeah, where's that video?
I'm so glad I did that. Oh,
and thanks to who? Exactly. Yeah. What is it? When's the last time you picked up a game on your own? By the way.
I don't know. I mean, like, I depend on you for shit.
I know. I know. I know. I just want people to know that, like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I want credit here. If
Moolah. You didn't really like Moolah as much as I did, though.
That doesn't mean jack fucking shit.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that I like The Simpsons as much as you do, but did you? Was it that night that I won $1,000 on it that like opened your eyes to like trying it, or what was the deal with The Simpsons?
No, what happened was we went to Miami Valley looking for Wheelorama, didn't find it. It wasn't there. The only game
you took too long to get there. Way to go.
There's no evidence it was there. They said they couldn't find it. They couldn't.
Cindy is one subscriber I trust when it comes to that information.
It says they said it wasn't in their manifest, so that's all I can say.
Cindy knows what she's talking about.
Okay, so they had The Simpsons, which I had been wanting to play, but it has never made it to any casino I've been to before. And so we decided to play it, my mom and me and dad, and we all sat there, and my mom and dad actually enjoyed it. They were not bored by it, and we had a good time. It was a game that kept me interested, and it made me laugh. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah, if you're bored in The Simpsons, you
Like when the game makes fun of you, I love that the game makes fun of you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
I actually pitched that idea to WMS a few years ago or whatever. Like
Bill, like when you're in the Mo district and you don't win, Mo's like, oh, I'm so sorry you didn't win. Well, not really, but you know, I mean, like, it's just, I love stuff like that.
That's a really good, like, B. Arthur Smoker's voice you got going. That was good.
Thank you.
I was impressed with that, actually. That was very aged and well done.
Thank you.
Impressive. But you do great with phone sex.
Is there a homosexual here?
Is anybody surprised that they kept that? They didn't go up politically correct route?
I can't believe they kept that. I mean, that one, and Seymour Butts, that's the one that I thought, like, because that's an actual, like, porn name. There's a guy named Seymour Butts. So, like,
I'm surprised that for PC, because everybody's so overly PC, you know, that they kept the homosexual one. Everything else I'm fine with. I mean, after Elvira's shaking jugs, I have a lot more liberal outlook on what is acceptable and what's not.
Right.
Did you say earlier that you see the okay, so you have to remind me even what happens with Mo. Are you two texting each other and keeping me out of the loop? Is that
I'm looking for the video to see what the other names are, you dumb bitch. God.
That was awfully violent. Are you okay?
Like, no, and it's none of your business even if I was, so fuck off.
I got Pam's number. I'm going to call her.
She's asleep.
Not after the amount of times I'm going to ring her out. Pam, I just want you to watch this link here. This is little videos. 100 celebration. Just fast forward to
she wouldn't.
The 12-minute mark. Yeah, there's something about it. I'm concerned for Brent.
Oh my God, please. Like, again, you're talking to a set of parents that, number one, saw their son as a male escort testifying in a murder trial on Good Morning America with no warning for me whatsoever.
Keep name dropping. Oh, good morning. Oh, Nancy Grace. Who? What?
I didn't say nothing about that. You know, so yeah, you cannot shock them at this point.
Don't test me, bitch.
Talk to Bill while I text me.
I will accept your challenge and I will succeed, bitch. Okay, so you said with Mo, you pick who you want to prank call as, right?
Yes.
Take your time. And so did you say that behind the ones that you don't pick, it shows what the other multiplier amounts were?
Not only does it show it, but the ones that are higher than the one that you didn't pick, it flashes them like, haha, bitch, you could have picked these and you didn't.
That's brilliantly shady.
Yeah.
So did you have a chance to pick the 100X and you fucked it up?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
What did you pick instead?
I picked 25X, which is next to the lowest one.
I mean, and what did you win with that?
Like $20 or something.
Oh, I was hoping to be like 300 or something. I'd be like, oh, no, there's your hand pay.
I know, right?
Hand pay is far out the window. Yeah, you've got me all giddy to play the high roller bet.
Yeah, once I explained to him, let me be clear, because SDguy didn't understand that, but the difference between the high roller and the not high roller, that you can't get 100X on Mo if you are not betting high roller.
How do you feel about that, by the way? I actually thought about that, and I thought that was actually another thing, like a flaw with the game, I think. That I don't know that I like that can happen. I think that it should be able to come up more often or whatever, but I don't feel that if you see your neighbor getting 100X on that, and you're playing the different bet, that you don't have, you know what I'm saying there? Like there's something that bothers me about
the fact that it wasn't intuitive to me. Like it should have been obvious to me that that's what was happening, because I never saw 100X before I started betting high roller, because I was never betting high roller and I never once saw it. And you would think I'd be able to figure it out, but even
the 100 then should at least be gold plated, like the donuts or something.
I think they should have. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to take a look. Maybe they did, because they do change the donuts.
They did. But yeah, I mean, there's ways that you can do that. I also think that the way the bonus is triggered, the four corners, is not. There's got to be something you can do to highlight the four corners and make them larger, or something that communicates to the player that that's what you want. I mean, it's pretty obvious right away, but I don't like that they're the same and not illuminated or something more. How about you, Bill? How are you doing?
Well, like I was telling Brent last week, I think the pink donuts look better than the gold-plated ones. So I think that should have been reversed. Yes, I do. I like pink.
Fuck yeah.
There should be. Why is high roller the same amount of? I hate that. Like I could see
why they did that, but I also bitched to Brent about that I don't like that either.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like if non-high roller is $6, I feel like high roller you should be able to bet. I guess it would be what, $9? $9 would be the max for 12 times. So
I think they would do that if a wide area progressive wasn't involved.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Can you name any game that they don't do? You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why they do that. I suppose that's next on my bucket list to get, huh? Wide area progressive.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
somebody sent you a wide area. You almost did it on Ruby Slippers, where you got the
I had a subscriber, a fan of hit the wide area progressive in Vegas for
on Monopoly
99 something. Well, no, that's a different one. I have a video of Wonka World. They got all the jackpots in there, won $1 million. A young guy, like I would totally blow this guy.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
Free of charge. I hope he's watching, but he I'll send you that video. Yeah.
Hey, Bill, I have a question. Has anybody? How often does somebody come up to you in the casino and say, "Hey, I watch your videos on your channel. Like, I love your channel."
Fuck you.
Say never, because it'll make Brent feel better.
I'm just asking.
It's happened to me like twice.
Okay, well, it happens to me like.
Brent, you're so famous.
It happens to me like once every other week, I'd say, but apparently with SDguy it happens every day, like when he goes to the casino. So, yeah.
That's also because I'm a degenerate and go to the casino every day.
That's true. Yeah. I had a girl come up to us. Me and my mom were playing on The Simpsons. She's like, but it's always the same. Just so you know, bitch. It's always, are you Brent? I love you and SDguy. It's always never just me.
I'm pretty sure it's SDguy. Yeah, no. That was the syndrome that Deborah Messing had when she was on Will and Grace, is that people would stop in the street and be like, I love Karen. Oh my God, I love that shit. Yeah, so that yeah. But well, the thing is funny
about I'm not as loud as you two in a casino, so
Brent always makes a point to text me immediately when this happens and let me know and everything. He's so proud, and I'm so proud of her too. But it's like I don't even text him when that happens to me, because it's just yeah.
I see not only do they say that to you, Brent, but you see those comments all the time too. Like, I love Brent and SDguy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a bucket of fun. Sorry about it.
We're like the two old guys on the
what?
Muppets.
No, you're Fozzie Bear. I'm
Miss Piggy. What?
Yeah, that didn't do me any.
Yeah, I know, right? You're one of the celebrity guests.
I just like Miss Piggy. She's such a bitch.
Yeah.
Is Fozzie Bear, is that the one that you sound like?
You say I do. I have no idea.
You do, but I just don't know the character names. That show is a little before my time as well.
It's before my time as well. Like I barely remember it.
No. Bill, what other slot machines are you into lately, Pumpkin? Talk to Daddy.
Buffalo Gold, man.
Oh my God.
That's my.
Brent, when you were getting a Coke, I called him Diana. and yeah, that's just more true and true each day. Why do you like Buffalo Gold? Now your brother, it's not as dog shit as Locket Link is, but
yeah.
Now your sexy future husband of mine brother has gotten all 15 heads. Yes.
Yeah, he sure did. Nope.
How close have you gotten?
14. A few times.
How did that feel?
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good. It's like getting.
Because when the 15th goes, it changes the final animal, and is there a lot of that animal on the reels? I don't play the Buffalo Gold. I apologize.
I think it's the most prevalent because it's the lowest.
Is that true? Does it work in backwards order? Like the first animal to go is the highest. Yeah. Brent, are you aware of this?
What?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there, pal.
I'm texting Manny. Hush.
Manny can wait.
Okay.
Did you know that on Buffalo Gold that the first animal, put it away, And your penis. And your penis. The $10 says he's in his skid streak stained whitey tighties right now.
I am not, but nice try.
The first animal to go wild on Buffalo Gold is the highest valued animal. I didn't know that. It makes sense, but I didn't know that.
It makes sense to me because they're not going to give you the best reward right off the bat.
But the way that they're ordered on that ladder, I guess, subconsciously tells me.
I never realized that, though, now that I think about it. I didn't think about
what I was saying, but thanks for making me feel like shit before you said that. It's great.
Okay.
Brent, why is there not another Wizard of Oz machine coming out? What's going on?
I don't know. We need to talk to Scientific Games about that.
I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, why? It's very weird.
Well, they had Road to Emerald City, which didn't do great, and then they had
that was a predate to the Not in Kansas. So you would think that, and Not in Kansas was delayed so much, not because it wasn't finished, but because Pure Imagination was performing so well on the floor that they had no reason to roll it out yet.
Right. And
so you would think that they would at least get one on the burner or something. It's almost like they haven't renewed the license for it. Or Ted Turner said, "Girl, bye, we're not interested in casinos anymore." And I can't imagine that being the case.
I can't imagine that either.
The Wizard of Oz license, as value-wise in a casino, has got to be worth.
I mean, just take my money. That's the thing. If it's a Wizard of Oz machine, take my fucking money. I mean, they can't fuck it up that bad.
Right. But we've never had a period where there is not one on the docket, that you're piddling yourself and constantly writing on their page and annoying the hell out of them. When is this coming out? When is this coming out?
I don't know. Michael Hetrick, have you heard anything about that? He says Scientific Games has moved on to other licensed properties, Casino Royale, 007.
That was a really professional way of saying that. What's that shit about?
They had 0 Wizard of Oz games at G2E 2017 this year for demo. That
is
really
masturbating, or why does his thing go off?
I don't know. Bill, where are you at? Is it just me?
Bill, are you masturbating?
It's just me.
Do you want me to take my top off?
Man, Mary, we did it. We took over.
Oh, get the fisting porn, quick!
I know, right? Oh my
God. That was a mean joke. What did he say? I need to go look at this chat now. So Michael is basically saying that they have decided not to renew the license, right?
He says that Scientific Games is concerned about Asian clones. So those Asian clone games are just scooping up the market. So
well, now that they upped the limit to 2 kids per couple, they're cloning their kids now.
I don't know.
I don't know if that was funny.
Did they lift the ban on that? You can do 2 kids in China now?
Yes.
I had no idea.
That is what the Maxine Waters told me. My girl on the go.
Reclaiming my time. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're a little late on that. But so Stephen Hawking is dead. Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, yo, Teddy, you thought it was the Brent and SDguy show before. What you got now?
Oh, is he throwing shade on that? Oh.
Yeah, he's like, I thought I turned into Bill Stream.
We got this. Talk to you later, pal. Where were we?
Well,
I think an important point. Okay, so the I don't understand how licenses for online slots are different than in casino slots, because I feel like that has got to throw a wrench in the situation as they're really moving from casino to online. Manny?
No, I'm texting Bill going, where the hell are you?
Who's pooping?
I don't know. He didn't tell us he was leaving. And occasionally
that's because you were too busy talking.
I texted him. I said, you disappeared.
Sorry, I went to get tea and I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Oh, well,
tea?
We thought you just left, or we thought you got dropped off and you couldn't get back on.
Were you mad at us, Bill? Because we kept
I just didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Well, we'll include you, Pumpkin. Okay, you tell us what you think about the Wizard of Oz. Who's your favorite character?
No, Bill, we were talking about the fact that there's no Wizard of Oz games at G2E 2017, and there doesn't seem to be any on the horizon, which is a real bummer for me.
Sure. I think for any slot player, right?
Do you like talking about the business aspect of casinos and slot machines, Billy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like to call you Billy? Yeah.
Whatever you want.
When I think, has got to be a wrench in the situation here is how they view online slots versus in casino slots when it comes to licensing. I don't understand how one company can hold the online licensing and one company has the in casino licensing, because now all these operators now have an online presence.
Yeah.
They're even releasing their games online faster than they are in the casino now, which 5 years ago was unheard of. So that change, I think, is happening very fast. I mean, if I was WMS and I didn't own the Wonka online rights or the Wizard of Oz online rights, I would be annoyed, I think. I don't know.
I personally hate the Wizard of Oz online games because I want to play stuff that's in the casino. I don't want to play something I can't play at the casino.
Exactly, but it's more efficient. You know, they've already put the time and money into creating one in the casino. You know, for them to put it online, even though they find a bazillion ways to fuck it up when it comes to putting it on the computer. That aside, you know, it just makes sense. But like, I you know, because who owns the Wonka and Wizard of Oz, like Zynga or something?
Yeah, something like
they're like an app maker or whatever.
Yeah,
and they've got to be sitting on a fucking gold mine. They're not going to give that up. And so, at what point does that value change where you're more concerned about online slots than you are in the casino slots, and casino slots becomes the second?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah,
because
I don't.
It seems like we're probably far away from that, but I don't think we are at all.
I don't think we're that far away from that. People love online slots so much that I have to think, Bill, that they're going to continue to just evolve and get better. And
Aristocrat bought an online company that does like World of Warcraft. What they plan on doing with it, I have no idea. But they did it for a reason.
Well, they're always trying to get like younger men into the casinos, younger straight men specifically into the casinos, like, and so that like the whole video game concept, like. I'm serious. Extent.
I don't think that I'm with you.
Yeah,
but I think that's a really expensive route and a lot of work just to get men into the casinos. I don't know. Does Aristocrat really care about getting men into casinos? Do they? That's the casino's job, isn't it?
I would think that they would want to. I mean, that's a demographic out there that they're not taking. They're not getting.
If they can do it online and cut out the middleman of the casino, why not do that?
I have no idea. I have no idea of that, but
you don't like talking about that shit, do you?
No, I do like, but you're getting a little too in the weeds for me. So I'm like, you know,
she gets in the weeds.
She gets in the weeds. Yes.
She's got a degree. She likes to use it sometimes. You fucking bitch. Yeah, no, I'm really surprised. What was that, Billy?
I was just saying, do you notice the ads for online casinos? They always show stuff that's not possible to happen in the game, like.
Well, there's some online app that's using the video of my neighbor hitting $12,500 on a 75-cent bet. it's some like Asian slot app or whatever, and it's like people keep reporting to me that they keep seeing this ad or whatever, and it's just like I don't even know what to do about it. You know, what do you do? I'm not about to get a lawyer and try to go after somebody for stealing my video and using it for promotions. It's shady as fuck for one, but I mean, what do you do?
Yes, I agree, Yo Teddy. There needs to be a Final Fantasy.
Kind of rocking back and forth like you got issues, Brent. What's going on?
I'm just you're yapping too much, so I'm just I got.
Well, that's your job. I remember. You go. You tell. You. Next topic, Brent. What's up?
Nothing. I was replying to you, Teddy, that Final Fantasy VII, I can't actually believe. There's some games and themes that I cannot believe, Bill, have not made it into the casinos. Like, I can't believe it. Yes, I can't believe that, like, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe has not.
Oh, my God. Of course you went to that license.
Of course I have,
I'm not throwing shit. I can't believe the Golden Girls is in a slot.
Thank you. They're not in a slot,
no,
right?
We've actually had this conversation. No, they're not. But I can't believe that they're not. You and I have talked about that before, though.
Yeah, I know. That would be such a moneymaker. Oh my God, the Golden Girls.
Somebody's got to own the license to it. Maybe they just haven't done anything with it yet, or what? I don't know.
Can you imagine, like, with clips of Sophia and like
again before my time? No, I can't imagine. I have never watched that show.
Yes, you can. Don't lie.
I have never watched that show, bitch. And I'm not saying it's
Shady Pines, Ma. Oh, fine.
Okay, we'll assume that was a quote from the show, but yeah. Bill, Talk to me.
I love
Yeah,
Golden
Dungeons
Girls.
and Dragons was fucking terrible, Michael. They should have hired me and I could have designed something for it.
Anybody who decides to license with Konami is going to get dog shit. They're going to dog shit. Bill, when was the last time you went to Vegas? Where do you even reside, if I may ask?
Yeah, I'm in Utah.
Are you LDS?
No.
No, he's not.
I fucking love that shit. Anyways,
Well, good. Yeah.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, no. Fuck.
What?
Golden Girls is Disney now. I forgot they bought it.
Oh.
Fucking Jesus. God damn that
Was Disney
goddamn
buying
mouse.
everything? What the fuck?
Jesus, they are buying everything.
Oh, my God.
Why does Disney own the Golden Girls? Through ABC or something?
Hell if I know. I don't know.
All right. Well, okay. So you're not that far from Vegas then? Yes?
Yeah, well, it's about a 7-hour drive.
So a day trip for you, SD guy.
That is a Wednesday night trip for me.
Jesus Christ.
Brent hates to drive around the block. It's therapeutic for me. I got my jam on. I'm thinking. I'm it's all. Casino trips need to be about the journey. If they're just right down the street, is that what's fun about that, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, how long of a journey? Because I'm flying to Vegas. I can leave my house and 2 hours later I'm touching down in Vegas. That works for me. Yeah,
they're telling me in the chat. Of course, I know that Golden Girls was produced by Touchstone, but I mean, it went through so many iterations.
Rocking back and forth like you've got some issue. Like it's.
I'm sorry, I'm just got nervous.
Creeping me out. No, it's like.
Moving on. I'm trying to get out the point that I don't. Does Touchstone Pictures or Touchstone Television, does that even exist anymore? It was a division of Disney. So, like, I didn't know if it went away from Disney and then it came back. The chat's like, of course it was from Disney, the whole point. But, come on.
They said, of course.
And it was distributed by Buena Vista, which is Disney. Yes. But, again, it's been, 25 years? So, who knows who... I thought maybe somebody else could have bought the property and then maybe it went back to Disney or something. That's not outside the realm of possibility.
I haven't been to Disney World in 10 years. And if they put a fucking casino in Disney World, that would get me back.
It would be too.
The famified fuckfest that Disney went through over the last 10 years and getting rid of, all the like nightclubs and stuff like that. Like it.
Yep.
I'm not interested. I'm just not interested.
We will. They took away all my Star Wars slots.
Do you know the most amazing nightclub in the world I've ever gone to was at Disney World at Pleasure Island, and it was called Mannequins, and it had this revolving dance floor. You have not lived until you've gotten shit-faced and danced on a fucking turntable. That shit was awesome. Oh, I got fucking drunk.
That's interesting, Brent. Star Wars slots were great.
They were. Well, I put one up. The last one I had, the last video I had.
How'd that do, Brent?
Last Jedi. It did good. What are you talking about? It didn't do amazing, but it did fine. It got over 10,000, I think. So.
Which version was that?
The last one they did, I think before. No, sorry, it was the second to last one because they did a community.
Was that the Cloud City?
No, I wish I never had a chance to play that. What was it called? It was a Droid Hunt. That was the name of it. Droid Hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they did another one after that where it was sort of like community gaming.
Yeah, I remember that was dog shit.
That was a piece of shit.
There really was a Wheel of Fortune clone of that. Yeah, no, that was just dog shit.
Terrible. Oh my god, it was bad. Yeah.
Didn't it have like 3 real sets on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, God, fuck.
Yeah.
It was one for each movie. Like there was the Return of the Jedi and Empire.
Yeah,
I would have never figured that shit out. That's really actually kind of interesting.
Well, like one of them was like on, Alderaan, or not Alderaan, Tatooine, I think, and then another one was on
Cloud City.
No, the Ice Hoth, or the ice planet Hoth. Yeah. Whatever. The point is, it was on 3 different movies.
Okay.
And then
another slot machine.
The last one was on Endor for Return of the Jedi. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Should Wicked become a slot machine, Brent?
I bet Disney owns that too.
No, I doubt it. They don't own Wizard of Oz, do they?
No.
Oh, God, that's next. Actually, they'll
I'll protest.
Maybe that's why.
Well, I mean, Chicago is becoming a slot machine, and so that'll be kind of. I think there's been a few other musical slot machines, but like this one's like the closest to musical slot machines that we're going to see, and so. And as far as I know, the Wicked license is completely separate than the Wizard of Oz.
Okay,
correct?
I believe so. You know what needs to be a slot machine is Empire. That show on Fox needs to be a slot machine.
What?
I think that'd be
what?
Great. What? What do you?
Why would anyone care about
even
that?
online anymore?
Yeah, I think it'd be great as a slot.
Side note: wasn't the pilot of that shot at the WMS headquarters? So if anybody wants to fucking license it, I'm sure that they would have looked at it already. You're talking about the record like tycoon guy and his
with
son and
Cookie and Taraji P. Henson.
Oh, she was. I had mad respect for Cookie.
I did too.
Yeah, it's because you want to be here, but that requires you getting off your fat fucking ass.
Are there any new slots on the way that I should know about?
Yeah,
yes, Wheelorama.
Oh my God! Please. What? Hey, Michael, in SG. I was changing SD and G2E. So look, get that look off your face, cunt. I mean, like there's nothing here. Yeah, there was nothing to it. G2E 2017. What was interesting? Oh my God, Mortal Kombat. That'd be great. Oh my God, the chat said Mortal Kombat.
Finish her.
Yes. Oh my God, that'd be great.
I would love to fucking do that to you. Yeah,
Michael, just tell me what's on the horizon. Just tell me, and we can go from there.
On the horizon, that's good.
I thought you guys were in the know. Did you go to?
We are in the know. Maybe we can't tell you. You fucking
we didn't go to G2E this last year. Oh yeah.
Maybe my boyfriend Can Man is going to make an appearance in Can too.
Oh, Every is doing Brady Bunch. All right, maybe.
Oh, we knew that one. That's Every's addicted to their 3x3 fucking.
Oh, I hate doing 3x3.
Yeah, not interested.
Oh, fuck! I hate.
Not interested.
That. God, I've never played those once in my life.
Have you played any of the new stuff by Every, Brent, like Penn and Teller or Casablanca?
I don't think so.
Have you seen Casablanca?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have either. Bill, you have, haven't you?
No.
Have you played Sphinx 4D, Billy?
I found it, but I couldn't get on it.
To it
did you say I should play it, Sphinx 4D?
I do, because it's got that technology that I couldn't pronounce or say anything about, but I knew it sounded fucking awesome. So,
like what? I see the 3D thing it gives me a headache. I can't deal.
No, it's not. It's 4D. So whatever number 4 is, that's where the ticket is.
Okay.
I think a lot of people will say it's just all a bunch of smoke and mirrors or fluff or whatever, but you sit down, because you'll probably lose, which is a win-win for me. But then give me your thoughts on it.
Okay, so there's.
You need to also play the new Ellen game. I
okay.
Gave that a shot, and then I tried it again, and like the previous Ellens before her, she's volatile.
Okay, well, hold that thought while I read this before it goes away. So Michael says lots of 007 games from SG Scientific Games. There's also a new Monopoly that's on a Dragon Spin cabinet. I don't know about that.
Burger. Also,
a new Monopoly Revolution that is on a tabletop game. I don't know what he means about that. Tabletop game.
Well, tabletop, you can get up and. I was gonna say a little dance, but then the mental image was a little too much.
Okay, IGT has a new Wheel of Fortune 4D and
imagine that new Wheel of Fortune.
Right? IGT and Wheel of Fortune. What? Sex in the City that senses your eye movements. That
new Lightning Link. Get out of town.
No way.
Wait, what did he? What? I'm sorry. We're gonna back that truck up. What did he say about the eye movement or some shit?
It said it has a Sex in the City and a Wheel of Fortune 4D that senses your eye movements.
Wow.
And why do we care about that?
I have no idea, but I need to experience it.
Okay, what in the hell could you possibly do with Wheel of Fortune and the machine reading your fucking eye movements?
Oh,
like how does that even matter?
No clue.
You know what I mean?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. I never even got to play it. That was short-lived.
Are they doing a second one of that?
No, but someone brought Slot Man Jack.
I would be willing to bet, yeah, then they're not doing another one because I have never seen that one either.
Yeah, I agree with PMT that a Wheel of Fortune Lightning Link clone actually that could work. I could buy into that.
Two different companies, or I mean, has IGT come up with a Lightning Link? Their answer to Lightning Link?
No, but what they did, who does Mighty Cash? That's basically Lightning Link.
Aristocrat, you dumbass.
All right. Well, what about Locket Link? Who does that?
Aristocrat, you dumbass. No.
That's
Scientific Games. That's Scientific Games, but it is their answer to Lightning Link.
Okay.
Konami has come out with a Lightning Link-esque.
Yeah, that's Bill. That Star Watch Magma, whatever the hell. That's basically Lightning Link with those numbers on the reels. During the I liked that very much, by the way.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you did.
Was this a video on Bill's channel called Star Rise Magma?
Yeah, Star Watch Magma, right?
Star Watch Magma. Those are three words that seemingly belong together.
Well, in the bonus, if you land the Lightning Link, even just one of them, it nudges all of them back into place, and there can be a spin where you can get a progressive. He actually got a couple of them.
Yeah, it was really
the minis. Congratulations.
What did you say?
Is this from Konami though?
Yes.
Okay, and you liked it?
I did. I thought it had good music. We talked about it. It's not perfect. The reels are kind of bland, but
I mean,
I enjoyed it.
Can you name a Konami game that they aren't?
Right.
I mean, that's just part of their brand, right? Or no, you say you can? Go.
I thought the Castlevania one they did wasn't totally bland. I mean,
I have not played that.
Okay. I saw it online, though. Michael says that IGT has a Wheel of Fortune that is very close to Lightning Link called Cash Link. And they are demoing... I know, right? They are demoing that at G2E this year.
Cash Link. I mean, that's... Locket Link, I mean... I still don't understand how that game performs well. I really don't. But I mean, they have Link in the title, and Lightning Link was for the longest time, Wheel of Fortune had the king of the mountain, so to speak, as far as casino games go. And Lightning Link was the first game to like knock it off its 15-year run or whatever. And that...
Was it Lightning Link or was it like 88 Fortunes or all of those Asian games?
I just said it was Lightning Link. Lightning Link is the game that is #1 in the casinos right now. As far as I know, I do not think it's been replaced, but I also haven't really kept up to date.
Well, sure, they're putting in all those Lightning Link lounges across the country.
Right, and God, that sounds boring.
Yes.
Have you ever been to one?
I haven't, but I'm sure they're going to be full as fuck.
What's the gimmick there, other than like, because I mean they only have 8 different games, right? And so it's just like, what do you do? Just put all of the same game like in one cluster, and what's the point of it? I don't get it.
I think people on a budget, like low rollers, really enjoy that game because you can win a lot of money. You can win the top
prize on a small bet. Fair enough. But I mean, like, at least Dragon Link was a different cabinet, a different. I don't want to say a different feel, but it wasn't the same, I guess.
Yeah.
Brent, have you played Dragon Link?
No. I can't remember which one that is.
What's the one that says Dragon Link?
Sorry.
You take your time. Bill, are you a fan of the Ocean Magic? I am a big fan of the Ocean Magic.
Oh.
No.
We can't get a bonus on. I love it.
I have not been able to trigger the bonus. I stocked the machine, but I cannot get the
bonus. Bonus is not easy. Hey, girl, hey.
Oh yeah, that's that.
All right, Brent, you're excused. You have a hall pass for that one.
That's that gay wrestler Dylan Geik. I follow him on Instagram. He is hot.
Wrestlers aren't they all gay? It's like a male figure skater. Is it just?
Yeah, he's pretty butch. He sounds like a straight boy, but he's gay.
Well, you say the same thing about yourself, but
I do not. I do not.
Sure, Brent, whatever you say.
I do not say that.
I've had a lot of bonuses on the Ocean Magic.
God damn it!
You're lucky. I can't trigger the bonus for shit.
You've never had one bonus?
Not one bonus. Nope. I've had some good wins, but no bonus.
Yes, that. We've done that too. Like sometimes you get those bubbles in a really nice cycle, and that'll keep you playing on the game for a long time. But like just triggering the bonus is hard.
I actually like playing it on the 250 bet because it pays the same as the $5 bet. And it's almost more challenging, but I mean, if you can get those bubbles to land in their good spots, I mean, you're looking at a $600, $700 win on a 250 bet, and I'm all about that shit.
Maybe we'll try that next time. That's a tough game, but it is fun. I like it. That's another one that's popping up a lot in casinos too.
I've noticed that. I have noticed that. I like it. I like it a lot. Elvira.
Elvira,
most volatile game of the year.
You know what I found at the casino, that Indiana Grand? I found Elvira's Secret or whatever the hell it's called. I should have played.
Yeah, the clone of Kitty Glitter. It's only fun when you have little old ladies, around you, and the volume gets really fucking loud. Oh my god, I live for that. And people may say that that's rude or whatever, but I'm sorry. Like, my gaming experience, me turning on my volume for your benefit there's nothing rude about that. The casinos have the ability to set the volume controls to their parameters. If they didn't want it to be that fucking loud, they wouldn't have set it that way. So I am not being rude by doing that. So you can storm off and stomp your feet and cuss at me all you want to. I'm not worried about it.
Did that happen to you?
Oh, all the time. Have you never been asked to turn the volume down on your machine by another player?
Never. And I always turn it. The first thing you do is turn it all the way fucking up.
Right. And so it they don't necessarily like it when you say no.
I can't believe you've been asked. I've never.
I always turn it all the way up for one. But I can think of 10 situations that this happened.
Can you?
And they're usually pretty stunned when you say no, because I think they're usually people will do that or whatever, and it's just like
no. Like let's play it out. So hi, sir, could you just turn down your volume a little bit?
No. You can ask my mom. It was the Superman machine. This is a couple years ago, and you know how loud those fucking Superman Helix cabinets got?
Yes.
Turn that bitch all the way up, and this guy came up. He's like, "Can you turn your volume?" No. He's like, "Oh, okay." Like he was not expecting that answer at all, but he was like,
"Oh, is that okay. The one? Like, is that the one that goes like da 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 da?" When it,
I don't know. You know, what? I got a hand pair. Yeah.
Well, okay. The one that Jason got the grand on. That's the one I'm talking about. That counts up.
No, we don't need to bring her into this situation. But
I'm making sure we're talking about the same game.
The one where you had the pointers.
The pointers.
There we go.
Oh,
the big shiny bright wheels.
That's not the same one. Okay, but I know which one you're talking about. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the one that you did a bad job video in it. Yeah. Okay, as you do.
That video was fine, you fucking asshole.
Not really.
You're a bitch.
Hard to see. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we kind of missed the win.
Yeah, we kind of missed the win. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that I was too busy winning and not worrying about you. Fucking asshole. That was when I met Manny, actually. Yeah,
good night, Olga.
He heard me screaming from across the casino.
Yes, I remember. I remember you telling me about that. Or I think it was Manny telling me about that he came by and said hi or something. That was back when Manny was nobody. He was just starting his channel.
Yeah, I know. He comes up and introduces himself. I'm like, who? Oh.
Good times, Madge. Good time.
What else you got, Bill? You want to wrap this up? What's going on?
Yeah, let's wrap her up.
Brent is clearly like can't wait to masturbate.
I got shit I'm looking at.
Yeah, we can imagine.
Ooh, baby. All right.
Thanks for having me on tonight, gentlemen. Thanks for I had nothing. I had
it was a pleasure.
that.
I can't do this every Tuesday, but I'll try to stop by whenever I can.
It was my pleasure.
Is this an every Tuesday thing?
Well, I always have a podcast on Tuesday at 8:30 for Big Brother with the roundtable.
Yeah, I'm glad you dressed up for it. You look great.
I did. I had a suit jacket on. I took it off for this.
Suit jacket over a Disney World T-shirt does not make it much improvement.
Okay. Well, anyway, it looks better than what you got with like clothes on the back of your couch.
I have a subscriber gift. When's the last time you got a gift, Brent? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I apologize, pal. That was rude of me to point that out.
All right. So.
All right. Good night, everybody. Chat room, everybody. Michael, Olga, apparently, and
everyone else.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
All right. Catch you later. Bye.